background color with simple HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I'm just going to zoom out my VS Code. So we want to have a button here at the middle. So once we click, we can change whatever background we have here. The default is white, so we can quickly do that with simple HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Oh, way too large. Okay, I think it's better like this. All right, so firstly we want to have so we have already created an index HTML, which we have here. An index HTML, a style.css, and also an app of also a file named app.js. So, and we have linked it with um our link, what we used to link our CSS, the link rel style sheet, href style.css, and what have you. So we just want to have a button here, button, and we can actually style with Bootstrap. I'm using Bootstrap, so I'm not using pure CSS, so we don't really waste our time. So I'm using Bootstrap, so we can do btn. So it should be in the middle of this code. This what's the code? Forgotten the name. So we can do btn, and we want to do btn primary, and we also want to have change as the value. So you can see we have our button here, so I can just zoom out this guy, so you can see we have our button here. So we want to bring the button down to the middle. So we can actually achieve that with Bootstrap, but let's just do just use our normal CSS body like this, and I want to give it a display of flex. Also want to align items, center, justify content, center. We also want to give it an height of 100 VH, and we can also give it a width of 100%. As you can see, our button is yes. Once we click, we should be able to change the background color. So let's go back to our HTML, and we can give this our button an ID of btn. So let's go to our JavaScript, and we want to write a function to change. Firstly, let's call our button. So we can call our button, or access. We can access our button using const btn el is equal to document dot get element by id, and I want to reference our btn like this. So that's all. So we want to call I want to write a function change bg. And write a function change bg, and what do you want to do inside this function? Firstly, we want to create some variable. We'll say let x is equal to math dot floor math dot random then outside it we'll times it by 256, which means we want it to generate number from 0 to 256. That's just the simple meaning. So we can duplicate this into 3 and give this one y and also give this one z, right? So we can come below and write something like let's bg color is equal to, then we do some concatenation. So we can do like this, open a semicolon. Yeah, I remember now. Open our semicolon and write RGB. We can write RGB like this, and open our bracket again, and inside our bracket we can open the same column, same semicolon, and then let's start to do a concatenation. So we can do plus here, and let's do the fix. We want to take the first number, which is x, like this. I want to take the first number, which is s. You can see, then we want to plus it. With comma, like this. So open a semicolon. Open our semicolon like this. Open our semicolon like this. So we have our x already. So we can open our semicolon. Then in the middle, we can add our y plus. Can add our y. So like this, so we can add a y like this. So we can come here and do plus y, then add another plus, and write a semicolon and add a comma inside. Come to the back, then put a plus, then write a z, also plus, and also want to give it a last. Want to give it a last semicolon. So we can come down here, and just write document dot body dot style dot background is equal to bg color. That's all. So I think we have a mistake here. It's a document. So that's all. So we are done with the color. We are done with the we are done with the we are done with the we are done with so we are done with so we can just come outside the function and call and add an event listener to our btn dot add event listener like this. Then inside there we want to have a click function. So in semicolon we have to put a click, put command, then we can call a change bg function like that, and we can close this. So once we go to our page, once we click, you can see we have random color, random color like this. So that's